Well, hello again, everyone. Hey, thanks for some of the feedback from yesterday's Let's Discuss. Definitely would encourage you to take a look at Let's Discuss again, yesterday's episode about the Constitution and the preamble. Still want to get some more feedback from you all on whether you think our government is living up to its promises and responsibilities under the preamble in the Constitution. I will look forward to getting your input because today is another one of those conversations that we all need to think about. I think we would all agree that we have a problem. And this is, again, this is not a left or a right or a Republican or Democrat. This is our problem. And we need to start talking to those that say they represent us. We need to start asking them the question, what are you going to do about this? And saying to them, you need to do something about this. I think we can all agree that our economy has not been great. And though I am not an economist, I did study finance. I have a degree in finance and just a few hours short of a degree in accounting. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that if you have over $35 trillion in debt, that's our national debt. If you're printing money that fast and putting the country in that deep of a hole, uh, whatever they do with interest rates and all the other things that they're doing is not going to stop prices from going up. You cannot flood the market with cash and think that prices go down. It just doesn't work that way. It's basic economics 101. And quite frankly, our elected officials apparently got a waiver when they were in school on basic economics. Or they had somebody else take the class for them because they certainly never studied it. Because if they did, they wouldn't put us, the taxpayer, where we are. Do you know? At if you look at, they've got a U.S. debt clock that you can look at the numbers and they're staggering. Do you know that at 35 plus trillion dollars in debt, each, if you divided that by the um, number of citizens in the United States, that means that each and every one of you owes $104,000. Um, I personally don't don't have 104,000 of unsecured debt. If you do, bless you. I hope that you can survive that. But regardless of whether you have debt or don't have debt, you have debt. And here's the one that each and every one of you absolutely has to think about. The amount of debt per taxpayer, meaning people that actually pay taxes. Your share of that $35 trillion is $268,000. $268,000 is how much you owe because of your government. Again, this is not a right or a left, Democrat or Republican. This is you getting stuck right now today with a bill for $268,000. Now, I don't know about you guys. I would love for my taxes to come out where I owed $268,000 so that I could just say, you know, debt's paid, my part of the debt is paid. But that's not the way it works because that number keeps going up. And I can't cut the government a check for $268,000. Maybe you can. And bless you if you have worked that hard to put that kind of money in your pocket that you can pay off your part of the debt. If you haven't, if you don't have that kind of cash available to pay off your part of the debt that your elected officials have put you into, then this November, you'd better vote differently because I can't afford it. You can't afford it. There aren't many people that can afford it. There's far too many people, quite frankly, that can barely afford to pay their monthly bills right now, and many cannot. Many have dipped into savings, many have taken out additional debt, and that's because of the way we have voted. We have voted for people that are not taking care of the general welfare of the citizenry of the United States. Because if they had, they wouldn't stick us all with a bill for $270,000. So start asking the question. Start asking your elected officials. Every congressperson is getting reelected in November. Spending starts in their part of the house or their part of the chamber. So start asking them the question, what are they going to do? Because I can tell you right now, $35 trillion, dollars, even if somebody comes, even if someone actually wants to do something about it, it's going to be painful for all of us. But we better do it now because it's going to be a lot more painful tomorrow. And the day after that, it'll be even more painful. Start asking the questions. Start demanding that your elected officials take care of the general welfare of the citizens of the United States. And our general welfare is not served by $268,000 for each one of us that vote. Would love to have your opinion. If you think it's okay, if you're Keynesian or, you know, please, please comment, tell me your thoughts. Let me know if you think it's okay that the government has stuck you with $268,000 in debt. By the way, that's today, August the 15th, 2024. Tomorrow it'll be a bigger number. Give me your comments. I look forward to hearing from you and watch my video from yesterday because I want to get your feedback. I want to know what you're thinking about what the government is doing to you or for you. Probably a little more to you, but we need to discuss it, and we need elected officials to listen, or they don't need to be our elected officials. Have a great evening. God bless, and I look forward to talking with you tomorrow.